welcome back to another episode of Diskartephilippines with Mendy. If it is your first time here, my name is Mendy. This is a show where I talk about discarte with business, personal finance, content creation, and overall discarte in life. Just so you guys know, I've got a day job, but I practice what I preach. I make sure that I've got multiple sources of income. I do content repurposing, I do project management for websites, business development, branding and marketing, any skill that I know. I try to make money off of it, freelancing as a side hustle. In this episode, we're gonna discuss how I find clients. Let's get to it. And step number one is actually, I wanted to assume that people that ask me how to do this already had a skill. Pero ang daming nagme-message sa akin na parang gusto ko matuto ng photo editing and video editing. How do I make money out of this? And guys, your answer is literally your question. Number one is you've got to build a skill. You've got to have a valuable skill at that. You've got to be good at it. Here's a fact. The reason why people or employers outsource these things, these jobs, is because they're difficult. And so you can't expect to come into the freelancing game and be able to sell a skill that you really haven't developed yet. And again, going back to my experience, I've been doing photo editing and video editing since I was in high school. I may not be a professional, but I completely know the ropes. I know the ins and outs of how to do this and that. I also know project management for websites because that used to be my job, as well as business development, which is also a job that I've done over and over again. But if you feel like you need to do it now and you want to fast track your training, no one's stopping you. Like I said in my other videos, there's so many references to be able to learn anything, literally anything. You've got YouTube, which is for free, Udemy, which is paid, all the other learning websites. Oh, if you haven't watched my video with Amazon Nation PH, they actually train people to become Amazon VAs, which pays a lot of money. That blew my mind, actually, knowing that they actually teach you so many other things that you will find useful in freelancing. Please check them out. But my point is, there's a lot of jobs out there that you can take, not limited to the creative job. If you can do, back office support, if you can do... Oh, I had someone message me, and I wanna mention this girl. Actually, I'm not sure. I didn't ask permission if I could mention her name. She emailed me asking if I needed someone to do subtitles for my videos. The thing about that is, yes, I need subtitles myself, but I had a client that needed subtitles, that needed captions, and so... well, I gave her a job and she makes a good amount of money, actually. When I paid her the other day, I was like, wow, that's a lot of money for subtitles. But I was happy to pay her because she came in professional, she came in confident, she came in with clients already. She had proof of stake or social proof. And that led me to trusting her, even though she's only 17 years old. And this girl, I tell you, this girl is making good money. Anyways, guys, I went on a tangent. The main point is build your skill as much as you can because it doesn't make sense for you to go out there sa sobrang hirap na maghanap ng freelancing job and you aren't skilled enough to be able to compete versus everyone else. You've got to build that skill. Number two is build a portfolio. I can't stress enough how important building a portfolio is when trying to get clients. A lot of people, like I said in number one, actually, hindi ko sana siya kukunin if she didn't show me the work that she'd already done. Ang galing. I was just blown away by how young she was and she already had these clients. And obviously, if you are just starting out, if you're a complete newbie, how do you build that portfolio without any clients? You do what a lot of other people do, which is offer your service for free. I know that you want to be prideful enough and say,
Ayaw magtrabaho ng libre pinaghirapan kong matutunan to.
Guys, it's just fact. If you have no social proof, people won't hire you. If you don't want to offer your services for free, just make damn sure that you are good at what you do so that you can prove that you are worth the money. But if you want to play the discarte game, what I would do is give away my services for free in the meantime, get testimonials, build a portfolio, get enough experience working with clients, and so once you get in front of an actual paying prospect, then you have that confidence that you've gone through what you've gone through and that you have serviced these people. This is proof. This is my portfolio. And that actually is number three. Once you've got a portfolio, you have to be able to market yourself. So, guys, learning to market yourself is a very difficult thing for Filipinos kasi masyado tayong,
mahihain ako. Hindi ko alam, nahihiya ako ibigay yung presyo, pre.
Guys, this is fact. A lot of selling will be involved when you want to freelance, when you want to be the boss of your own self. This isn't limited to freelancing. You have to be able to sell your service, your product. You have to be able to sell yourself. No bastos meaning out there. Confidence is key here, lalo na pag ang kausap mo ay Amerikano, Australiano, Canadian, French, or kung anumang language yan, kung anumang bansa. Once you get into that conversation with the prospect and they ask you what value you can actually give them, tapos uutal-utal ka, nahihiya-hiya ka, hindi mo alam yung sinasabi mo, you are unsure overall about what you are getting yourself into. Makikita nila yon and they're not gonna hire you. I've been trading sales for a while, guys, now, and during the interview process ng mga tao ko, I always ask them, what's the best product that you can ever sell? The quick answer is yourself. You should know yourself in and out, right? And the only way for you to be able to sell something is if you are a master at that particular thing, is if you know that particular thing in and out, which is why first up on this entire list was building that skill and being an expert and being a master in that skill. And this ties into the next tip really, but I just wanted to mention it real quick. Sobrang taas ng kompetisyon ng freelancing ngayon. There's so many people out there working from home, trying to work a freelance job, trying to get paid and make money without going to a company or without working for a company. On Fiverr, on Upwork, locally, Facebook Marketplace, everywhere, guys. Sobrang taas ng competition. Therefore, you need to have a compelling story, a compelling way to be able to market yourself. It is just fact. So, learning how to market yourself is a really, really important thing to do in this game. And that leads us to number 4, which is lead generation. I can't explain or I can't stress how lead generation is so difficult to the point that I do it day in, day out. Mahirap talaga to, guys. And there's a couple of outreach methods, right? There's email outreach, cold call outreach, you've got Fiverr, Upwork, your local market, overall just networking. And what I've learned throughout the years that I've been doing lead generation and outreach is that you have to catch your prospects or your leads' attention in seconds. You have to have a compelling message. Yung talaga mapapa, blimey, look at this person's CV, bro. They can definitely work for us. Mamma mia, this person's CV is so great. I want them to work for us. What was that? What was that? And what I mean by that is within a couple of lines, you have to be able to tell them what value you can give. Pagtingin pa lang nila sa profile mo on Upwork, they should know that you know what you're doing, that you're great, and they want to get you. And there's a lot of technicalities on this. I can actually make an entirely different video about lead generation. But in a nutshell, you have to have, number 1, a decent photo man lang. Okay? Ang dami ko nakikita na kung ano-ano yung posing sa picture. You're not professional. Number 2 is to have a well-written CV. This has to be very clear about the intention of what you want to do for them and your experience. Number 3, again, you have to have your portfolio. And last but not the least, is at least have a couple of testimonials in there, even if it is just from your friends. At the end of the day, guys, lead generation is really difficult. You have to be able to do this in and out. Email, cold call, networking, maybe trying to get your friends to refer you, maybe trying to get your current clients to refer you. It is a constant thing that you have to do day in, day out. It'll be part of your life. This is the game of freelancing. I'm not saying freelancing is a game, it's just a term that I use. You get what I mean. But guys, freelancing is no joke. Clap your hands for the people that have been making a living doing freelancing. I'm so mind blown with the people that I've met throughout the freelancing journey. We all have our own fit. We all have our own flavor. You just have to find if this or freelancing is a fit for you. Guys, every time I put out a video, I feel like I don't say enough. I feel like I don't teach enough. But the reality of the situation is there is no cookie cutter steps to be able to succeed in freelancing. Meaning walang sobrang eksaktong steps, walang napaka-eksakto at siguradong steps to be able to succeed in freelancing. You've got to go out there, maybe take these steps, take these tips that I've given you, that other YouTubers have given you, or other people have given you, modify them to your liking, adjust for your position, your situation, and learn from there. Guys, I encourage you to go out there because the best learning you could ever get is getting in that experience, building that skill, building that confidence, building that portfolio, doing outreach yourself, and getting that win, getting that paid client. Because once you get that paid client, it is a snowball. Nothing can stop you. You are stronger than you can ever imagine. If you like these types of videos and you want to see more, please subscribe. It takes you literally a second to do that. Maybe even click the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you have more time, follow me on Instagram right here. That's also quick and easy to do. There's a couple of content that I don't put out on this channel, and I only put out through Instagram and TikTok. So you might want to check me out there. Guys, that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. And as I always say, keep healthy, stay humble, and appreciate the small things. My name is Mendy, and this has been Diskarte with Mendy.